In examining the history of the Taliban, it becomes apparent that their association with al-Qaeda pre and post 9/11 poses a significant danger to global peace and security. Now, the Taliban is bigger than al-Qaeda. The Taliban has a country larger than France with a population of more than 40 million under their command. Moreover, CENTCOM, or the United States Central Command, announced a reduction of resources in the counter-terrorism campaign. This coincides with the Taliban gaining access to substantial resources, including sophisticated weaponry and ammunition that are valued at around $8 billion. This shift in the balance must raise red flags for the international community. The US forces' withdrawal from Afghanistan left a security vacuum in the region. Once again, the Taliban operates as an umbrella for a dozen of terrorist organizations such as al-Qaeda, Tehrik Taliban Pakistan, ATIM, Ansarullah, and Lashkar-e-Tayyiba, among others. These groups have access to various resources within Afghanistan, further amplifying the security risks for the international community, Afghanistan's neighboring countries, and beyond. In the early years of the Taliban seizing power in Afghanistan, ISIS-K intensified attacks targeting the Taliban, symbolic sites, and Shia Muslims minority in Afghanistan. From late 2022 to 2023, they attacked Russian and Pakistani embassies in Kabul, a hotel with Chinese representatives, and an Air Force compound. ISIS-K claimed 283 attacks, causing 670 deaths and 1,200 casualties or injuries, signaling an escalation in casualties per attack the group carried out before the Taliban. The group expanded its operations in Mazar-e-Sharif, claiming 9 attacks, including one killing the Taliban powerful governor. In Kunduz city, ISIS claimed around 8 attacks in the first year of the Taliban's rule, raising concerns about its growing intelligence access and operational capacity. Alarmingly, the Taliban has not severed ties with al-Qaeda, and according to their local sources, there are approximately 1,000 members of this network in Afghanistan. Additionally, the establishment of over 1,000 madrasas in the last 2 years, with plans for more converting the normal schools, is troubling. These institutions indoctrinate over 1 million students with radical ideologies, some as young as 15 years, who are being trained for suicide missions. This conversion of schools into jihadi seminaries not only robs Afghan children of their rights to education, but also fuels the creation of an extremist generation. The existence of the Taliban Suicide Squad, Badri Lashkar, or Badri Corps, comprising more than 1,000 suicide members, adds to the threat. It is evident that the Taliban's strategy aims to foster extremist ideologies with potential consequences expanding beyond Afghanistan's borders. Their plans for dispatching suicide bombers to Western countries as part of a global jihad agenda are deeply concerning. Moreover, the Taliban's emphasis on rebranding Islamic knowledge over basic literacy and modern education deviates from the principles of a balanced curriculum. The content in their jihadi seminaries not only brainwashes children but also violates their fundamental rights, turning them into potential militants and suicide bombers. Given the situation, it is crucial for the international community not to place trust in a group with a history of untrustworthiness and violation of human rights. The presence of Ayman al-Zawahiri in Kabul just months after the return of the Taliban to power is a major sign of the symbiotic relationship between the Taliban and al-Qaeda. It should be noted that over the horizon counter-terrorism strategy of the Biden administration may not be sufficient to neutralize the threat the Taliban poses to the United States and its allies worldwide. For instance, the rise in terrorist and Islamic extremist activities in Pakistan linked to Afghanistan is a cause for concern. UN reports also suggest that the Taliban maintains connections with international terrorist networks. It might be worthwhile for the global community to reassess the situation and consider alternative strategies to address the evolving threat posed by the Taliban. Moreover, or more alarming is that the Taliban has initiated discussions with North Korea regarding the acquisition of nuclear weapons. This is not a bluff, it is a fact. Additionally, they have sought assistance from certain Pakistani generals known for their close ties with the Taliban in acquiring knowledge on the production of nuclear weapons. The potential consequences of the Taliban gaining access to nuclear weapons are alarming, as it would entail placing such a perilous capability in the hands of a group known for its recklessness. Failure of the international community to take a decisive measure to halt the Taliban and curb their extremist activities may lead to a significant global threat, including the risk of terrorist attacks originating from Afghanistan. Thank you.